Hi friends, today I'm training on a new kata. It is again the shortest code series, and the name of the kata is Father and Son. In this kata you are given a string and you have to check if all the uppercase letters have a corresponding, like the same, lowercase letter in the string. If that's the case, you should leave both the upper and the lowercase letters. If, on the other hand, we have just lowercase or just uppercase letter without, or like letters without corresponding lower or uppercase ones, you should remove them. Okay, so we are given several examples. First example, you see I have a capital A, then lowercase a, and then I have B. So B does not have the capital B in the string. There is no capital B in the string, so the lowercase b should also be removed. All right. Second example, I have uppercase and lowercase a, lowercase and uppercase b, and just one C. That means I should remove the C. Same here. We have a bunch of lowercase a's, single or like two uppercase a's, and a single b. B should be removed. And finally, I have just one B right here. It should also be removed. So we have a lot of tests today, and you know what? This time I'm not going to rewrite them. It's gonna be too much, and not a lot of point in that. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight to the solution. Let's make this quick. So yeah, let's move to the start. Let's delete everything. Let's start nice and easy with a const. I'm given a string, so I am naming my variable string, right? You might be wondering, okay, so I am going to take the string, I'm going to split it, and then I'm going to reduce it, or I'm going to filter it, right? That might be the best choice if it's not limited by string length, by your code length. Okay, but since we are limited, actually we should try to do something smarter. Okay, so my idea is, look, first of all, let's use replace. Okay, because strings have this replace thing, and it's very convenient. It gets a callback function with every single match. Okay, so let's start with that. S replace, and I have to pass a regular expression to this replace, and I'm making it global. You might be wondering, what does that mean? Okay, what does this /w mean? It just means that it's a word character. It's not a word, it's a word character. That means it's basically uppercase and lowercase letters. Okay, so I have that. We are given a callback function. We can optionally supply a callback function for every single match, but every single match is going to be every letter. So we are basically, what we are doing, we are iterating through this string, right? String iteration. Very smart. So instead like an alternative would be doing something like that. You are giving a string, then what you're doing is string, you split the string, right? And then you reduce or map or whatever, or filter, but still you're losing several keystrokes. And don't forget, you have to return a string, so you would have to join it again, right? How many additional characters are there? Okay, so this one saves us some characters. So I have this callback, I have this C for character, and my idea for solving this kata is if I'm going to search, I'm going to match all the characters without being without case sensitivity, and then check that with case sensitivity. That just means that I am, like, for example, my first letter is going to be a capital A, right? So, and there is just one capital A here. So I'm going to search for it with case sensitivity. I'm going to find 1. Then I'm going to search for it without case sensitivity, and if I find exactly the same number, that means, that's not good. There is there is no other case letters, right? There's just this one case. And if they don't match, that's very good. That means we have a different case letter somewhere in our string. So I hope that you get what I'm talking about, but you might get it like when I type it out. I'll try to explain it later. So first of all, I'm matching this letter C without case sensitivity, right? I'm ignoring case. You might be tempted to do something like that, like C, but okay, this you cannot do that. That's not legit. That's just the letter C. Okay, how do you have dynamic regular expressions? That turns out it's not very hard. You just do new reg exp, right? Then you match with C, which I want, and now I give it some options. So I want it to be global, right? No, don't want to find just the first match, and I want it to be case insensitive. So I will be given an array, and I get the length of this array, right? So that's how I find case insensitive. Then I am doing this not equal and doing this exactly the same thing again. I can do that like in 2 lines. That would save me like some keystrokes, but I have plenty of them, so I'm not that worried about saving every single one of them. Just I might optimize it later. So match new again reg exp, right? Again C, and this time it's not GI, it's just G. G for global, I for insensitive. And again I get length, right? So I am basically making this huge check. Then what happens if it's not equal? Just leave it C. What happens if they are equal? Just replace it with nothing. Okay, so let's try to solve it. Oh, by the way, you see I'm running Node with Babel. I should probably try to change that to Node 6. Just try it. Let's try both of these if one of them fails. Looks like my tests are passing. Let's try the official tests. And waiting. And the official tests have passed. That's very good. How long is my code? It is hard to tell. Hard to tell how long it is. We can optimize, like let's try to optimize it a little bit. This is a short kata, so let's do like R for replacement. It's a function which gets like parameter p and returns a regular. Oh, it has to get like probably 2 parameters to be worth it. So it gets the string s and it gets the p. Okay, and then grab this guy and return it, but I want my parameter to be dynamic right here. So R with SCP, I can replace this whole thing with just R, and S and P this time would be GI, and this time it's going to be just G. Let's see if I'm not making any mistakes. Of course I am. This is I have to get even third parameter C. Now it's all good. So R, then C, then GI, R, C, GI. Yeah, lots of parameters. Might be like actually increasing my code length. Not sure. If you remove like const, it might be worth it. Hard to tell. Probably I'm increasing my code length. Let's try that. Assignment to constant. Oh, what's happening? Hard for me to like find there like so fast. Probably, yeah, probably let's just stick with the solution. It's shorter anyway. Let's replace back the code. Turns out the refactoring didn't work, and we were better like initially without trying to move this section of the code out. So, but anyway, that's how you solve this kata. I hope that you liked it, and see you in the next kata. Bye, friends.